This is ORP, Oregon Raceway Park. It's about 2 hours east of Portland. It's 2.3 miles of undulating pavement, mixing high-speed sweepers and tight technical corners. And I'm told they're all blind. They say ORP is like riding a dragon that was welded together by blindfolded engineers with mood swings. Every apex hides behind a hill, every breaking point is a lie. It's brilliant, it's terrifying, and it's exactly what we're here for. But I've never ridden this track before. I don't know the layout, I don't even know how many corners there are in a lap. And today, we're running it backwards. But that's not the twist. You see, I spend a lot of time on this channel talking about how to ride smarter, fast eyes, trail braking, respecting the slowest point of the corner. You've heard me say it all before. But what happens if I ignore all of that and just ride this track by instinct? Just feel it out. You know, no plan, no strategy. I'm not even going to look at a track map and see how it goes. But then I'm gonna go back out again, only using the exact techniques I've been teaching you. Because let's be honest, that's how most of us approach a road we've never seen before. We ride by instinct. Will that be enough? Or will strategy actually make a difference? This is real world testing. No editing out mistakes, no perfect laps, just me figuring it out like everyone else. And honestly, I have no idea how it's going to go. Okay, first thing in the morning. First laps, ice cold tires. I am running slicks, but there's no place to plug in my tire warmers. We're gonna be really careful this first lap to try to get some temperatures in the tires so I just don't yeet it off into the bushes. I can't see behind me, see if anyone's coming. Okay, the guy's waving at me. There's the bike. All right, stay wide. This is a little track day tip. Stay wide for the first couple corners. You don't want to get in anybody else's way, especially when I am on ice cold freaking tires. And oh, it turns this way, and I am really, really late turning to the right there, and cannot see. Oh my gosh. Back to the brakes, I can't do it. This looks fun. I shouldn't probably swoop over there, but that's kind of what my gut tells me to do. I have no idea where we're going. Looks like it's gonna go straight, and it does not go straight. Oh crap. Totally blew that corner. If that was a canyon ride, I would have been in the oncoming lane. And blind corner, blind hill, blind, okay, there it goes. Oh, it turns. Head over here. Gosh, this track is tricky. This track really wants to fool you. Oh, control rider. He's definitely going faster than me. And I'm kind of cheating by following him a little bit. And he's gone over the blind. The front end gets light. Oh my gosh. Okay, first lap complete. I think the tires are warm. Well, let's start actually putting in some laps. This turns kind of easy for me, but I'm also going really slow, going 40 miles an hour. And, oh geez, that off-camber corner, yeah, went wide there too. Wasn't able to hold my apex. This part is really cool. Whee! It reminds me of mountain biking. This would be kind of fun on a much smaller bike. I think this bike might be too big for here. Into this bend. I'm not sure where to go. And oh crap, it's turning. Wow. It turns way sooner than I thought because it's blind. And talking about blind, I can't see. Back to the brake. Bro, couldn't do it. Had to go back to the brake. Oh, kind of G's you out down there. You can feel the tires really working. Up the little hill, tip in. Feels a little early to me, but what do I know? Okay, looks like it's opening up, and it's not. Shit, no. Fuck. Okay, oh. It's scary, and it's totally blind back there. I can't do it. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Slowing down on the straightaway, because I can't see. Oh my gosh. Crap, yeah, that last corner, it looked like it wanted to go straight, and it completely turned out from underneath me. If I'd have been riding purely on limit point, I would have run off the road there. All right, so on the straightaway again, gets a little light over the hill. A fast lap time here is about 150, 152, I think is a fast lap. A lot of guys here chasing a 155. Blank corner, blank corner, blank corner. I'm gonna do a few more laps, but I'm gonna put my lap times up here on screen, because and then after I get a couple of these down, we'll talk about what this is like. But I'll tell you right now, this feels go. That's not cool. This feels really slow. Yeah, this is really hard to do. I'm not enjoying this, but yeah, I'll see you back in the pits.
All right, that first session, I gotta be honest, I did not enjoy that. This might be one of the most challenging tracks I have ever ridden. Almost every corner is blind, and every straight has a hill blocking your view. There's no place to rest or to reset. It's just 16 high consequence corners in a row. And I felt like I spent most of my time recovering from mistakes. Now, to be fair, I went in completely blind. And sure, now I've at least seen the track, but honestly, I'm not sure that's much of an advantage. This place is so technical that two of the corners look exactly like two other corners. Like I was perfectly set up for one corner, and just as I was about to tip in, the track suddenly went the other direction.
Shit, no, fuck.
But here's where things get interesting. What happens when I don't rely on instinct? What if I ride this same track using all the techniques that I teach you? Fast eyes, proper body position, braking discipline. I mean, I've seen it once. Now it's time to ride it right.
Have you ever wanted to ride with six-time MotoGP champ Marc Marquez? Well, now you kinda can. This is the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 MM93 edition, limited, branded, and badass. Open the box, and right on top, it's got Marc's signature red 93, and in that is his signature. In the box, you get everything you need to start filming: mounts, the new Chin Mount 2.0, a 128GB micro SD card. The camera itself has a custom nameplate on the front, number 93 on the record button, red buttons to deploy the flip screen, and when you power it off, you get this slick Marc Marquez animation. And if you use the GPS activity stats, you get a cool MM93 theme that tracks a bunch of your stats and syncs it to your footage. I use Ace Pro 2s all the time. They are absolute workhorses. 8K, dual AI chip, 157-degree wide-angle Leica lens. They handle wind noise better than any other action camera I've ever used. Plus, all the action cam audio you're hearing in this video was recorded using their new Bluetooth Mic Air. It syncs directly with the camera. I put it in the chin of my helmet, and that was it. So there you have it. My favorite action cam just got cooler with this super special Marc Marquez edition. The stock is limited. Once they're gone, they're gone. Links below or right there in the corner. Get yours today and ride almost like Marc.
Okay, so here we go again. I'm really looking forward to embracing strategy. I think there's three things that are really going to make this a lot more fun. First is looking further ahead. I mean, it is so easy to fall out of that habit. Looking down just really comes naturally. Looking ahead, scanning ahead is tough, but I'm really excited to put some more energy into that. Second, I'm also really excited to go back to trail braking, especially the earlier, lighter, longer element. I mean, with all of these blind and weird corners, I think that's going to be a huge help. Just staying with the brakes or being able to add more pressure mid-corner and help pull the bike back down to the apex, I think is going to make a world of difference. And then, lastly, shifting my priority away from the entrance and to the exit. Like, instinct really wants us to tip in, do all this stuff early, and right here, off-camber corner, it's so much nicer to prioritize our exit. Oh, this part is just fantastic, isn't it? Through these little turns. And we're driving down the hill into this blind corner, looking, eyes up. I'm looking as far as I can past the apex, and see I'm already looking down here at this exit cone. Over this hill, you get a glimpse of the entrance to the next turn, so scanning forward is really making a difference. I'm going to the brakes a little earlier, less pressure through this terrible off-camber corner, and I'm actually accelerating past the apex here. It's an exit corner. Up this hill, I'm going to click into third and then back down into second. And this is a slow corner, but I'm eyes up, eyes up, eyes up. There it is, drive to the exit. Over this hill, I'm really scanning the horizon really intensely. To the brakes when I'm nervous. Another off-camber corner, but I'm looking at my exit cone. See it way out there in the distance? Over. Oh yeah, that was way nicer. I feel so much quicker, so much more in control. Prioritizing my exit, so I'm looking up the hill. I want to get past. I'm aiming for that exit cone right here, past it, back to the brakes, through the turn, trail braking in, and then driving down up. I'm looking at the horizon. There's that cone. Where is it? There it is. And there we go. Nice. Drive hard out of the exit.
Eventually, I put my head down and went for it. Yeah, there was more traffic, par for the course later in the day. And I also found myself in with the Trackday organizers who have years of turning laps here, so that was a cool bonus, giving me something to chase and some visual references to follow. I never quite broke the 2-minute barrier, but I came close with my best lap of all my laps, landing at a 2:01. More importantly, I think, is the averages. I was consistently ticking off 206s and 208s lap after lap. Compare that to when I was riding by gut feel, and the difference is dramatic. My lap times were all over the place, sometimes nearly 30 seconds slower on average. Now sure, you can chalk a lot of that up to just getting familiar with the track, and yeah, knowing the turns help. But lap times don't tell the whole story.
Oh my gosh, so check this out, this is amazing. Okay, so here's the weird part. When I rode the instinct session, I felt like that I was constantly reacting. I was chasing the bike, trying to keep up with what was happening next. It was exciting, but kind of chaotic. Every lap, I'd make one mistake big enough to make poo come out of me. And then I switched gears, literally and mentally. I started applying all the strategies that I teach, and suddenly it felt slower. I mean, not boring, just more predictable, more connected. I knew what the bike was going to do before it did it, and that meant I could trust it more. I mean, I still made plenty of mistakes. 2 of those blind corners look identical on the way in, and they tricked me into riding what I thought I knew instead of what I could actually see. But here's what I didn't expect. By entering every corner with discipline, I mean like good lines, smart brakes, patience, it didn't matter how fast I was going. It was more fun. I mean like way more fun. And it turns out all of that technique we work on, it isn't just about safety or speed. It's about unlocking how good this sport can feel when you stop surviving the ride and start owning it. In the case of this track, one technique kept coming back into my head. Eyes up sooner. Yes, we are allowed to look down and make sure the bike is where we want it. Check out the surface, but I had to get my eyes back up sooner, to the point where I basically stopped looking for my apexes at all and focused more on seeing my exit as soon as possible. Riding by instinct is like sprinting through a haunted house. Riding with strategy is like turning on the lights and finding out it's actually a roller coaster. And yeah, I'll take the roller coaster every time. I hope you learned something, and if you didn't, I at least hope that you were entertained. Please give this video a like and consider subscribing. And don't forget about our monthly newsletter. I'll put links down in the description. Special thanks to Transitive Trust Constructs for putting on this amazing day, and for everyone else who helped make this happen. And special thanks to all of our channel members for helping me keep all of this content out and free and not behind some stupid paywall. But special thanks to you for watching. I wouldn't be able to do any of this if you guys didn't tune in. And if you like this video, I suspect you're also really gonna like this one. So yeah, I'll see you over there. Thanks so much for watching. Ride on and ride well.